Guys, I'm ready to show what I got. NBA, here I come, baby. It's now or nothing.
Hello, and thanks for joining us, folks, for this midweek NBA action on 2K Sports. Along with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter Doris Burke, I'm Kevin Harlan. A contest between conferences, Oracle Arena, Oakland, California, where the Warriors take their home floor. They're getting their first look of the season at the Nets in this one on 2K Sports. Along with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter Doris Burke, I'm Kevin Harlan. A contest between conferences, Oracle Arena, Oakland, California, where the Warriors take their home floor. They're getting their first look of the season at the Nets in this one. They lost both of the matchups in this interconference battle a season ago. They like to change that now.
Well, they went 0-2 against them last year, and you know, they feel like they should have done much better. They look for an intense game tonight.
Brought to you by State Farm. Let's now take a look at the Nets' opening lineup. Deron Williams and Marshawn Brooks manning the backcourt. Wallace out there with Humphries, and it's Johnson in at the small forward. And for Golden State, in the middle, it's David Lee and Andrew Bogut. Steph Curry's out there with Clutch, and it's Barnes in at the 3 slot. Clutch gets the nod, and this is the first time hearing his name called in the starting lineup.
And I like what he brings to the table, guys. He might not have all the ability in the world, but he does have a chance to help this team and contribute as a role player on a regular basis.
I don't think there's any question about it, Steve. There's a place for him in this league, just as you said. I mean, he's not going to be a superstar, but he can fill specific needs for a lot of teams.
And you're right, Clark. A poor outcome last season. Both of these clubs, suffering similar fates.
Yeah, Kev, the word for the day is not necessarily rebuilding, but they need to be gradually improving.
And I think they are.
I think so, too.
And this really is such an interesting time for the Nets because the move to Brooklyn, I think, has elevated the image of that franchise. You know, they used to be the little brothers to the Knicks and, playing across the river in New Jersey. But now they basically are sharing the spotlight in the Big Apple, and it's going to be a lot of fun to watch.
Gets it to go. Now Williams. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Lakers in Los Angeles.
And what stood out to me in particular was his gorgeous playmaking out there. He was finding his teammates in great positions to score.
Yeah, Nets are now in one of the premier locations, Steve, for any sports franchise, even if it was a short move. And I think, Clark, with that move, the whole mindset has seemingly changed.
Well, you can certainly call them a big market team now, and a lot of free agents will probably be interested in signing there. So definitely they've got a working advantage in their favor now.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. Following the bucket by the Nets. Bogut backing him down. Again, the miss by Bogut.
Ill-advised shot selection right there, Clark.
In the middle, it's David Lee and Andrew Bogut. Steph Curry's out there with Clutch, and it's Barnes in at the 3 slot. Clutch gets the nod, and this is the first time hearing his name called in the starting lineup.
And I like what he brings to the table, guys. He might not have all the ability in the world, but he does have a chance to help this team and contribute as a role player on a regular basis.
I don't think there's any question about it, Steve. There's a place for him in this league.
That franchise. You know, they used to be the little brothers to the Knicks and, playing across the river in New Jersey. But now they basically are sharing the spotlight in the Big Apple, and it's going to be a lot of fun to watch.
Location, Steve, for any sports franchise, even if it was a short move. And I think, Clark, with that move, the whole mindset has seen that's what he does. He's got that Dunker mentality.
Just a tremendous athlete, guys, able to go up and finish over everybody defensively, even the big guys down low.
And that one's good.
Coming in, predicted that his club would make the playoffs. And I thought
Here's Clutch. Brooks covering the 17-footer. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
If you're a coach, Kevin, so I think confidence is a good thing. And I thought Mark Jackson last year really kept his team playing hard through a difficult...
How about that? Shortest retirement jersey-worthy career in the history of pro sports.
Here's Lee, and another shot. It's Williams with the drive. Here's Johnson. Good, and it's
coming in. Predicted that his club would make the playoffs. And I thought the defense going to adjust.
Well, I'm asking the same question myself, partner. I mean, that's 8 points out of their last 10 coming inside.
Clutch. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Over Brooks. And it's Golden, always huge. You also need to be able to finish through contact if you're undersized. And Landry can do that too. He made the decision to start playing those rookies. Still, you know, would have been nice for the fans to be able to get.
When you've got a team down, don't let them up.
Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Golden State. Jefferson comes in for Brandon Rush. And the Nets also making a change.
Now, and those slight disadvantages can grow if you don't make the proper adjustment.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. Here's Johnson. So the whistle
Comes in with good size at the small forward position. I thought it was disappointing that he didn't turn into more of a playmaker at North Carolina.
Outside Williams. He passes to Green. Poked away. Lee with the steal. Up the floor for the finish.
Oh, hammer time. Wow. Hammer time. Yeah, he flushed that one down and then hung around to marvel at his work a little bit.
Yeah, getting acquainted. Big time play.
You know, with the home court advantage of the Oracle crowd, the Warriors are usually a tough team to play at home. But last season, they didn't quite match that level that had been set in years past. I'm surprised he didn't get it to fall.
Williams attacking. Gets it to go. It's the Nets up 5. And will return shortly.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
And it's been a great game out in Oakland. Thanks for joining us. Brooklyn up on top against Golden State. They've come out of the gates strong to start, looking to keep going. Joe Johnson just having his way against the Warriors. His shooting percentage off the charts right now. He's got the magic touch from the field, no question about it. And no quitting the Warriors. They came to win. They're crashing the offensive glass with reckless intensity, tremendous hustle. A sensational first half for Clutch. He's up to 19 points, and he's made some key plays in the assist department, too. And that'll wrap things up for me here in the studio. Second half is just around the corner. Thanks so much for stopping by.
A view of the Bay Bridge spanning from San Francisco over to the east. Assist number 8 here in this one already. Curry dishes to Bogut. Warriors trail by 5. From deep. The rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Brooks grabs the board. The Nets have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall.
Harold Wallace was one of the best athletes in the NBA. I think he's lost his step, but you know, he's still a very explosive player, ability to get out in transition.
Brooks outside. It's picked off. He kicks to Curry. Solid play in the low post.
Being an effective post player. You have to punish them for doubling up on you, too.
And it's blocked. Here's Clutch.
I want to see it again.
Just beautiful. You can't top that. I love the alley-oop play. So much fun to watch.
Here's Clutch. Slams it on the run.
Watch out below. Get out of his way now.
No way that he was going to slow him down.
Not that time. They weren't. The best teams really clamped down in the last 5 minutes, and they know how to win.
Kicks to Lee. And the games ended with tough losses at the end of the 4th, but you could have expected that from such a young
As well, not surprising that they played close games and came up short in a number of them.
Lee, a screen on Wallace. Back to Lee. Gathers. Gets it to 2-game homestand. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Yes, Kevin. Avery Johnson was just going over the plan with his team. He was...
Here's Clutch. Back to Bogut. And Strong with the...
Pass there, guys. It's got to be. I don't know if anybody's throwing one any longer.
Well, that's just crazy.
Man, how high did he have to go to make that catch? What an unbelievable play. Wow.
10. Curry kicks to Lee. Here's Clutch. Jacks up a three. Another three. Here's Clutch. He feeds it to Bogut. And out of bounds as the Nets gain. There's the pass to Bogans. Pass to Williams. Johnson outside. He kicks it to Bogans. Back to Johnson. It's up a three. And that one's good. And it's a 12-point Nets lead.
Apparently, you'll be moving into the starting lineup for next game. Does this come as a surprise, or is it something you were expecting?
Oh, it's no surprise. I've been telling Coach for a while now that there's no reason I should still be coming off the bench. I'm ready to bust out and show everyone what a real star in this league looks like. So get ready, everyone. Starting with the next game, things are about to change around here. Change for the better.